Hello, this is Imperial Lauben, and today I'm going to be taking you through over the presentation of philosophical and practical critique of Retina-AI for ophthalmic disease detection. In today's presentation, we shall be exploring two profound questions. Can computers really think? And uh, and the second question is, can a computer that is built upon principle has the ability to think? Let's enjoy the ride. So we begin by exploring the genesis of what does it mean to think. So we go back to 1950. That's where we begin. That's where we have the birth of AI, and this term artificial intelligence was first coined by John McCarthy, and it describes how machines can mimic human intelligence. Then before 1956, a test was done. A Turing test was done, and it was a proposal to determine if machines can really imitate human thought and intelligence. Then in today's presentation, we shall explore the core question. Is AI truly thinking, or it is merely sophisticated pattern recognition? Does Retina AI understand retinal disease? Uh, uh, then, uh, then these foundational questions, they are gonna shape our understanding of uh, artificial intelligence capabilities and limitations when it comes to uh, 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 like uh, in fields like retinal diagnosis. So in our third slide, we are now seeing how Retina AI is revolutionizing ophthalmology. We can see how AI systems, they are transforming retinal imaging analysis and how they are excelling in detecting conditions like DRE, like AMD, and so on, and the way how they have been approved by FDA, and these approved systems, they really have superb high sensitivity and specificity that goes beyond 87%. Yeah, which is really comparative, a great percentage compared to to human performance. So we also look at the impact. Uh, we are now exploring how AI outperforms human graders in some tasks. So we can see previously when it comes to sensitivity and specificity, including like DR screening, yeah, really AI is having, yeah, is really portraying high accuracy of beyond 87% compared to, to human. So we also look at shuttle future detection, like really AI excels at identifying minute features and that are normally missed by human eyes. Then we look at how Google DeepMind's Oct like research reveals AI's ability to identify the the gaps between image findings and clinical referrals, which really revolutionizes diagnosis. Then we also consider AI's processing power for big data like pertaining retinal images, like it is really transforming diagnosis. It's really transforming diagnosis, which brings new opportunities and new questions about its role. Then we are now exploring the limits and challenges of Retina-AI. Yeah, it really depends on data and it is biased. Yeah, so most times AI models, they really require high quality diverse training data set, and and AI models normally inherit bias from these training data sets. which really leads to poor performance. Then we also look at the disparities when it comes to clinical guideline adherence. Like most times AI recommendation systems, they don't always align with the established clinical regulations and guidelines. Then we also look at the accountability. There is always unclear responsibility of, let's say, of misled diagnosis, let's say for case of false positive or missed diagnosis. Yeah, it really poses significant legal and ethical challenges. Then we also see the impact when it comes to relationship and trust, really. Integration of AI, it just alters the traditional patient physical interaction, which normally raises a concern about trust and human connection. Then, in our next slides, we're exploring the fresco critique. Can AI truly think or just simulate? So we see how AI like AI just learns from statistical pattern recognition. It doesn't do learning cautiously or reasoning like human beings. Then it is built upon neural networks that are normally inspired by human biological brains. But normally these neural networks, they normally lack human consciousness. Then we see how Retina-AI decisions, they are normally probabilistic outputs. They are not really genuine human insights that are always based on conscious reasoning. Then we see how Retina-AI relies it is like a black box when it comes to critical health care decisions, which normally raises fundamental questions, moral questions, in fact. Then we'll look at the practical considerations when it comes to building AI that can think when it comes to ophthalmology. So here we have specialized versus general AI. So current AI, it really excels at narrow tasks like image detection. Yeah, but it really lacks general intelligence needed for true reasoning. Then we look at multimodal data integration. Really, future AI, yeah, it might integrate imaging, genomics, and clinical history for more holistic diagnosis thinking. Yeah, this is really great. Then we look at the evolving frameworks, really, like regulatory, ethical, and technical guidelines. They must be adapted as AI advances in clinical settings. Then we also look at the human AI collaboration. Like there needs to be continual collaboration between clinicians and these AI systems for safe patient care. Then we look at a case study of AI screening for diabetic retinopathy in 2025. Like since 2022, like thousands medical care claims have been fit for AI-based DR screening, mainly in urban academic centers. Yeah, this really depicts high adoption of AI when it comes to medical diagnosis. And this is really prospering to broader applicability when it comes to medical diagnosis. Then we have to look at the future vision, how human and machine intelligence synergize. So we can see as AI as a tool, as it continues to enhance, really, it can't replace human capabilities. Then there is also a potential of AI to identify novel biomarkers and subclinical disease patterns before they become apparent. Yeah, this is really great. Then we are also looking at the ethical AI development, how it must prioritize transparency, fairness, and ultimately patient safety. Then there is also a need of continual reflection when it comes to artificial intelligence integration in medicine and human cognition. Then in the conclusion, we see how Retina-AI excels at pattern recognition, but doesn't really think with human consciousness or reasoning. Then we also look at the benefits of, we look at how transformatory it is, revolutionizing diagnosis, but this brings ethical and philosophical challenges. Then there remains an open questions. Building truly, building truly thinking AI requires breakthroughs beyond the current capabilities. Then we also have to look at the responsible integration. AI's promises with critical awareness and yeah, how it can be able to respect human judgment as it is being integrated. Thanks for listening. This is all for today's presentation.